Well, oh boy. I'm back at HAFTA, but trying to make my way over to Hilton Falls. A few weeks ago, before the big snowfall, I came here, and the trail conditions were beautiful. And unfortunately, I didn't bring my camera because I thought, well, I'd already done a HAFTA video. I don't need to film it again. So I didn't bring the camera, and it ended up being like just phenomenal trail conditions. And I made it over to Hilton Falls and did, your no dab and bent rim and those trails. And then all the snow came. And then last week, I made the comment in my video that we just needed a warm spell to melt some of the snow and have it then freeze back up. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened this week. The only problem is there's a lot of divots and craters from footprints, which, makes for a bumpy ride. But we'll see. I'm going to see what Hilton Falls is like. Yeah, it's unfortunate the trails are this bumpy. I'm not sure, based on the upcoming forecast, they'll get any better. We need, some wet snow to fill the divots and keep the base hard. I'm not sure that's in the forecast. But hey, we go through a big warm spell and everything melts and we're back on regular mountain bikes. I won't be complaining. It's not terrible. It is bumpy. I think my arms and legs are gonna feel it by the end of the ride. Oh yeah, not quite as smooth as it was a couple of weeks ago when I was here. 3 weeks ago it probably was. Yeah, 3 or 4. Ah. Ooh. Wish it was all this smooth. Ooh. Bent rim has not been ridden. So Bent Rim Part 2 had no tire tracks on it. Had no tire tracks on it since the big snowfall. I mean, the snow has melted, but the snow has melted, but all that's there are footprints. And I went in a few feet and it was not going to be rideable. It would have been probably worse than riding Bent Rim in the summertime. So I'm going to look for Bent Rim Part 1. Bent Rim intersects this double track here, which has been groomed for skiing and is the best thing I've seen all day. Again, like, that's what Bent Rim looks like. Both sides. I don't think I want to do that. That looks so bumpy. Yeah, I'm chickening out. Too bad. I was looking forward to riding Bent Rim today. Well, based on my experience from a few weeks ago. It was amazing a few weeks ago. So I was looking forward to it today. But I'm not riding that. Alright. Oh, it's bouncy through here. I mean, the good thing about riding the fat bike in this is the tires are so big that they kind of just not bounce, but get over all of the footprints. They don't get hung up on them. Yeah, they don't get hung up. I mean, they don't roll smoothly over the footprints, but I'm still able to ride the bike. Not comfortably, but I'm able to ride it. Holy cow. Brutal. I almost fell off. Whoa. I almost fell off. Oh. 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 I was saying how the tires just kind of roll over the footprint holes and stuff, but I sure didn't roll over that. I went almost OTV. Front tire just dropped into that hole. I'm back over on the HAFTA side, up in the HAFTA fat bike loop, but I do just a couple of trails on the loop. I mean, I have to exit that way, but this trail's actually one of the better ones I've ridden today. Oh man, it's been so bumpy. It's footprints. It's not much of a skinny when there's snow on either side of it. man, this is way better than than the trails I rode over at HAFTA. Still not great, but maybe I should do more of the HAFTA loop. Sorry, this is way better than the trails I rode over at Hilton. I think this is the best trail so far. Yeah, I think this is the best trail so far. Other than the cross-country groomed double track. You know, I said last week at Jefferson Forest that it was a tough ride. A lot of having to control your line to not go off into the soft stuff, and then because it was soft, extra effort was required. Today's no different. Well, it's different. It's a tough ride because of the bumps. A day like today would be a day that having front suspension might be helpful. Oh, all that extra snow made Wasp Rock pretty easy. Whew. My brakes were not stopping me there. Here we go again. Squealing brakes and no stopping. Oh my goodness. This is so bumpy. Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, today hasn't been a great ride. Trail conditions are frustrating in that they're firm, the traction's really good, but man, they're bumpy. Too many footprints from when it was warmer that have frozen over, unfortunately. Created a lot of divots, craters, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, thank you, Boo, for keeping me safe during the ride. And yeah, I'm going to sign off here. Alright, everyone. Maybe I'll see you out there. Hopefully in better conditions than this, or hopefully when we're back on dirt. See you later.